Welcome to the Akashic Library.
Have you ever felt, well, stuck? Like you're trying to change things in your life, but you keep hitting the same wall over and over? Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful idea that might just be the key you're looking for. It's this concept that your life is a mirror, and we're going to learn how to change what it reflects from the inside out. So it all starts with this one simple idea. Just for a second, imagine that your entire life, everything you see, everything you experience, is just a reflection. But if that's true, a reflection of what exactly? Okay, here's how the metaphor breaks down, and it's pretty straightforward. On one side, you have the image. Now, that's your inner world, right? Your mind, your thoughts, your deepest beliefs about yourself and the world. And on the other side, you've got the reflection. That's your outer world, your reality, your job, your relationships, all of it. And the core principle here is simple. The image always creates the reflection. Always. But this is where most of us get it completely backward. We see something in our life that we don't like, a flaw in that reflection, and we fall into this classic trap. We start trying to clean the mirror. And this is it. This is the big mistake. We pour all of our energy into trying to change the outside stuff, the reflection, while totally ignoring the internal source that's creating it in the first place. Does this sound familiar to you? I mean, really, you put in so much effort to change a situation. Maybe it's a job you hate or a pattern in your relationships, but somehow you end up right back where you started, dealing with the same old problems. It's so frustrating. And that frustration comes from being stuck in this completely futile cycle. Think of it like this. Imagine you've got a little smudge of dirt on your face. You look in the mirror, you see the smudge, and you immediately start trying to wipe the mirror clean. You scrub and scrub, but no matter what you do, that smudge is still there in the reflection. Why? Because the problem was never on the mirror. Let's make this super concrete with an example we can all probably relate to. Relationships. So let's say you're with someone and you just don't feel seen or appreciated. You think, okay, the problem is this person. So you break up, you find someone new. And for a little while, it's great. But then that same old feeling starts to creep back in. You feel unseen, unloved, all over again. So why does that keep happening? It's because even though you changed the external piece, the partner, the internal image you were projecting stayed the same. The deep down beliefs you hold about your own worthiness, about what you deserve in a relationship, that's the image you're putting in front of the mirror, and it's just reflecting it right back at you. So, if trying to clean the mirror is totally pointless, what's the answer? Well, we have to completely shift our focus. It's time to stop fighting with the reflection and start working on the source. It's time to clean your face. And what is this image, really? It's your beliefs. It's the whole collection of thoughts that you hold as true, often without even realizing it. These are your deep-seated ideas about yourself, about life, about what love is, about money, about other people, the whole shebang. This, right here, is the absolute key to everything. This is how you unlock real, lasting change. It's not about trying to force the outside world to be different. It's about reshaping your inner world first. You have to go to the root of it all, your own beliefs about the very situation you want to change. And you got to understand, this isn't just some nice, hopeful idea. It's cause and effect. A mirror literally has no choice. It can only reflect what's put in front of it. So when you truly, genuinely change your internal beliefs, the image, your external reality has to shift to match it. It just will. Okay, so here's a really practical tool you can start using today. The very next time you find yourself in a situation that you just do not like, I want you to pause. And instead of blaming something or someone outside of you, ask yourself this question. Look inward and ask, what belief do I have that's creating this reality for me? Now I get it. Hearing this can feel a little heavy. It's really easy for this idea to get twisted into self-blame. But I promise you, this is not about fault at all. It's actually about stepping into your own power. There's a huge difference between feeling guilty and being responsible. Guilt is this heavy anchor to the past, something you can't change. But being responsible, that literally means having the ability to respond. It's not about what you did wrong. It's about recognizing you have the power to create a different future. And this is why this whole idea is so incredibly empowering. Because if it was all just random circumstance, you'd be totally powerless. But if you are the source of the image, that means you're the one holding the paintbrush. You can change yourself, and by doing that, you absolutely can change the conditions of your life. And I want you to always remember this. Look, Some situations might be outside of your immediate control. That's just life. But the one thing you always have control over 100% of the time is your inner world, your thoughts, your perspective. That's where your real power is. And when you change that, the reflection, it just has to follow. So that really leaves us with one final, very powerful question. Since your life is a mirror, and you are the one creating the image, what are you going to choose to reflect? What new image will you start creating today?
Life operates on recognizable patterns, see them clearly and you gain incredible leverage. Next, avoid costly errors in The Biggest Money Mistake.